The star campaigners from the BJP are in action, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has just started his mega roadshow in Bengaluru, and we are going to cover the length and breadth of the roadshow to get you a sense of what's happening on ground. My colleagues Madhav, Pragya, Deepak and Toya joining us on the broadcast. Madhav, we're seeing a lot of activity there as Bengaluru gets all set for the roadshow that has just begun. We're seeing a lot of people lining up across the streets to have a glimpse of the Prime Minister.
Well, yes, over 26 kilometers the Prime Minister will be traversing throughout Bengaluru city, and this is very, very significant because the Prime Minister's presence, the BJP is hoping, certainly will in fact draw in bigger crowds, will in fact bring in a lot of attention, not just in the 28 seats of Bengaluru, but also will be a message that will be amplified across Karnataka, and that's why it's not one but two road shows that we're looking at that will be taking place on the morning of Saturday, that is today, and Sunday, that is tomorrow. So very, very important road shows. The Prime Minister is currently traversing over 18 constituencies that are expected to be covered in these 26 kilometers that the Prime Minister is crossing. I'm currently at Malleshwaram, where you can see in fact slowly people are coming in. It will take about 2 hours for the Prime Minister to actually reach here because we are very close to the ending point at the Kadmaleshwar temple, close to the Kadmaleshwar temple at the 18th cross of Malleshwaram. And of course what is very significant is that cultural programs, huge number of people who've actually lined up on the streets right from the places where the Prime Minister's roadshow has begun to actually welcome him to Bengaluru. Remember, this is not the first roadshow he's doing. He's already done one last weekend, but certainly today and tomorrow will be significant because along with his political campaigning that the Prime Minister is expected to do, these roadshows will acquire that much more important. So very important in terms of the BJP's own campaign, because the Prime Minister's campaign last time round as well, the BJP believes had helped them pretty much in the last 2 weeks, and this time round as well, this last fortnight of campaigning has seen extensive presence of the Prime Minister on ground here in Karnataka. So very, very significant from that perspective. Of course, the BJP already of the 28 seats has been in power in 16 seats in Bengaluru and is hoping to better its performance. Whether that will happen or not with the Prime Minister's presence on ground is of course an important factor that we'll have to watch out for. But certainly our reporters at various points along the entire roadshow who will be bringing you updates. And in fact, I want to quickly go across to some of our other reporters who are with us. If I can go across to Pragya. Pragya, you're at a location where we've seen a huge number of persons come in, cultural activities also, in fact, that we are seeing, dance performances, etc., that are happening there. Take us through what's happening near you, Pragya.
Madhav, as you can see, there are thousands and thousands of people who have lined up here to have a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and not just the people. Mr. R. Ashoka, who is also Revenue Minister, had recently arrived here, came here to take stock of the preparations and spoke to the people, waved at the people, garnered support. These are not just the party workers, also there are common people who have just come here to see a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it's sort of a festival, Madhav, out here with a lot of cultural activities, school students participating, very thrilled to perform for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and also artists showing the cultural richness of the state here. We have seen the security is pretty tight. They have lined up everyone inside the barricades, and they have lined up also media in a certain section. Prime Minister would be reaching here in few minutes, and as we can see, pretty tight security. People are excited, hundreds of people across the road just to have a glimpse and to wave at Prime Minister, to acknowledge him, and also see, their beloved leader in the Bengaluru. He is a very popular figure. Most of the people we spoke to, they said that we just came here to have a glimpse of our beloved Prime Minister, and it's it's once a time opportunity for them to see him at this close quarter. So absolutely thrilling experience for many people here. They're thrilled
to go ahead and speak to some of them when we come to you again. Do speak to some of those individuals who are gathered over there. But I want to quickly get in a word from Deepak Bopanna, who's also with us. Deepak, what's happening near you? If you can speak to the people present over there, what is their sense that you're getting in terms of the reason that has drawn him there? Is it just to see the Prime Minister in the flesh? Are they hoping to hear from him? What exactly are the people around you telling you?
Well, Madhav, I'm near the Ramakrishna Math area. This is, of course, one would safely assume a safe seat for the BJP. But the turnout that has come for the Prime Minister here is an example of how the BJP, of course, has gone ahead with the planning. You can see huge number of people. This entire stretch has been flooded. It's a sea of humanity, I would say, a sea of saffron at the moment. Thousands of people gathered. I have a few people who've come here. Are you all localites?
We are localites.
Okay, and you've come to see the Prime Minister?
We want to see Modi. We have come to see Modi.
Okay. How does it feel that he's traversing through the streets where you've grown up living in?
Oh, it's exciting. It is exciting. We are privileged. We are so happy that he has come to this place.
Okay.
We'll do anything for Modi.
And what about you?
Yeah, maybe. Me too. We are nation.
How long have you all been living here in the Basavadi?
Oh, we are born here, 70 years.
Probably 70 years.
Yeah.
Okay. This is have you ever seen the Prime Minister of the country so close to your home and neighborhood?
Never it has happened. This is the first time we are able to see.
Okay. What do you make of multiple campaigns like this of the Prime Minister being held in Karnataka, in Bengaluru? How does the mood look here as far as politics?
I think BJP will definitely do well. With Modi's support, I think BJP will do better.
What do you think are the biggest issues this time for the elections?
Basically, when it comes to BJP, it is the Modi factor. When it comes to Congress and all that, maybe administration, they may look at that.
Okay. Well, let's get in a word from a few more people. You can see the crowds, of course, they're just waiting as the Prime Minister is scheduled to arrive in about half an hour in this particular location I'm standing in. Let's get in a word from a few more people. Sir, are you a resident of this area?
Yes.
How long have you all been waiting here? If you could tell us a little bit about the
About 1.5 hours we are standing and waiting here. We are very excited to see our Prime Minister live for the first time.
And you're all residents of this area itself?
SM ಏರಿಯಾ ಇದೇ ಏರಿಯಾನೇ ನಾವು ಬಹಳ ಮೋದಿ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಬಹಳ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ.
Okay. And so what about you? Where are you from?
Same constituency.
Would you all like to speak? How does it feel with the Prime Minister coming?
We are very excited to see him and to even speak to him. Yeah.
Okay. And what to say a word?
Yeah, we are really excited seeing Narendra Modi, sir.
And it's all happening so close to your homes. Probably it doesn't happen very often that the Prime Minister comes into your neighborhood and does a roadshow like this. Are you happy with the kind of arrangements that have been made and also the color and the dance and the music that's happening?
Yeah, we are enjoying. Definitely, we are enjoying actually.
Well, in fact, a lot of them here, for them, of course, it's a celebration of sorts on a weekend here. There's dance, there's music. We just saw, the Huli Vesha, the traditional dance of coastal Karnataka, some of them performing that. There's a lot of music, folklore as well here. Tight arrangements, of course, have been made, but the sheer of people that have gathered is an indicator of how popular the Prime Minister is. Now let's get in a word from a few more people who gathered. How long have you been here? How does it feel to have the Prime Minister come?
It's been 1 hour. I'm here and I'm waiting for my Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Modi ji, and I'm here only for him.
What about you?
Yeah, nice environment here. We're all eagerly waiting for him to see.
I was waiting from past 5 years to see him. He's my role model, so I'm very eagerly waiting to him to see.
Any message that you would like to give to the Prime Minister when he passes by?
Yeah, nothing.
Are you hoping that you get a selfie with him?
Yeah, I want to shake hand with him. I want to talk to him.
And probably that is going to be a little difficult. But ಹೇಳಿ ma'am.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ ನಗರದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹುಟ್ಟಲ್ಲ ಇಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇ ವಾಲಂಟರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದೀವಿ. ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೇನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ನೋಡಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬಂದಿದೀವಿ. ಇವ್ರು ಗೆಲ್ಬೇಕು, ಇವರ ಗೆಲುವೇ ಗೆಲುವು, ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದ ಗೆಲುವೇ ಮೋದಿ ಗೆಲುವು. ಮೋದಿಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು, ನಮಗಾಗಿ ಮೋದಿ. ಇದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೋದಿಗೆ ಮೋದಿ ಅವರು ಬರ್ಲಿ, ಭಾರತಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಯಸ್ಸಿನ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಭಾಗನ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವರು
supporters of the Prime Minister and of BJP who are present there with Deepak Bopanna. He's near the Ramakrishna Ashram circle, and in fact let's quickly go across to Thoya Jakshi, who's also joining us on the broadcast. Thoya Jakshi, speak to those who are gathered around you, ask them what draws them to this particular roadshow and what will the impact of the Prime Minister's presence be according to them. Thoya Jakshi.
Well, Madhav, right now I'm standing over here at Magadi Junction, and anytime the Prime Minister might arrive over here. We also have few people over here. Ma'am, please tell us how excited to see the Prime Minister.
Sir, this is the main aim of my life, to see Narendra Modi ji once in a time. We are all here to see Narendra Modi ji. He is the bestest Prime Minister of India. He is working for the country. We are very, very eager. We are very, very happy. We are very excited.
Will there be any kind of changes after this road show for the election?
Definitely, madam. Before that, every common people can't reach Modi ji. But now in the road show, we are all reaching. We are all seeing him. This is the only agenda of us, of Indians.
So please tell us how excited are you, sir? ಎಷ್ಟು ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೋದಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ?
ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಜೈ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್. ಜೈ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್.
ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೇದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ತುಂಬಾ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೆಡ್ ಇದೀವಿ. PM ಇವರೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಜೈ ಜೈ ಮೋದಿ.
ಹರ್ ಹರ್ ಮೋದಿ. ಅಬ್ಕಿ ಬಾರ್ ಮೋದಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ. ಅಬ್ಕಿ ಬಾರ್ ಮೋದಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ. We all love Modi. Really, we are very inspired that we are in India and we are proud to be an Indian. We love Modi.